Hello and welcome back. It's been quite a while for me. I don't know how long it's been for you since I was playing this game. But I had a cold for the better part of a week. Still a bit clinging on, so I apologize if I sound a bit rough. But overall, not doing too bad now. In truth, I don't quite remember what we're doing. Other than looking for potions in general, looks like my strength is slightly down. I'm on 1,500 feet. My numlock is not on. I'm overheating in this sweatshirt. I apologize for taking extra time to bore you with my disrobing. Okay, there we go. And off we go. Okay. 1,500 feet, I guess we're looking for general potions and such. Put a bunch of spells in place. I'm going to be definitely out of rhythm and out of sync for... I don't know how this entire process works. I haven't played in a while. So I apologize if I play particularly ineptly. 1,500 feet, we shouldn't be in too much danger, I don't think. As long as I remember to cast the spells. Okay, Q and a P. That's PCE again, even though it's already there. Let's just go take it down. There's the Quasi dead. There's a Centipede dead. And the P is probably a priest or a mage, given it said it cast spellman, unless it was a Quasit. PAA. It's down there now. Alright. Dark green mushroom we need to identify, so let's drop something and find out what that is. Augmented chainmail, not that important. Read. M. F. A mushroom of restoration. That might be restore life levels is my guess, in which case I better damn well keep that. I'll look it up later, but if my stats get drained, I'll keep it for now. And work with the assumption that my stats maybe get drained. Let's see if we have anything else to drop besides that augmented chainmail. Don't need a staff of object location. It's not really doing me a lot of good. I intend to explore everything and find everything anyway, so Stinking Cloud might let me take care of some lice, or something if that comes about. Got a dragon ahead. If we can reach it. Oh, for God's sake. I can't remember how, casting PCE too often. I can't remember what, what our track record's been like lately in terms of, finding potions. I don't think it's been too good, as I recall. Alright, I will PCE here again, because that dragon could be around the corner. There it is. What is it? Young white dragon. No fears whatsoever. Although I will make sure I'm using the right weapon, just to be sure. Yep. I got something. Some potion. Although it's dead now. What did he get? Whatever it is, we have multiples of it. Maybe a flask of oil. Maybe restore mana. Maybe cure critical wounds. That seems most likely to me. Maybe a healing. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not the end of the world. Iron Helm. Alright, let's check out the Iron Helm. What the hell we got? We've got enough tools to do this. And by tools, I mean scrolls of Identify. Iron Helm. Nothing. Let's drop it. And pick back up that ring and go kill the spirit. That was easy. Get this out of the way. Come on. when I was sick, I was doing a bit more work on Caverns and some playtesting of that. And Caverns has only 4-directional movement, not 8-directional. Intentional choice there because, I mean, in this game you can step diagonally through. Let's assume there was, a wall here and a wall here, and this is empty space. You can go diagonally through that, and it works in the context of this game. This game is very, in terms of its graphics, very, well, low fidelity in terms of the realism involved. But when these look like actual walls, and you have a square wall here and a square wall here, and you're stepping diagonally through it, it's just something about it that jarred me. So I ended up, for a while you could move diagonally, but you couldn't move diagonally through in that one condition. And I found it was just getting confusing. So it was a lot of extra programming to make sure you couldn't do it in those circumstances, and then it was confusing for the player, so I just made a 4-directional movement. Makes more sense for the game type it is. Oops. Oh, I should look what this is before I attach it. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, still some residual cold lingering here, so I apologize for the sniffing as well. Let's see what's over here first. And get this off the screen again. For anybody who's curious, I've talked many times about some of the problems I have with my hands in playing keyboard-based games like this for too long. We're still trying to get to the bottom of it. I did get a series of x-rays done, which revealed one possible avenue of problem, and that's that I have serious problems in my back and neck in terms of degeneration and arthritis. Nothing that, to be honest, manifests in any way in day-to-day life. I could still frickin' play tackle football and not have a problem with my back and neck as far as I know. It doesn't seem to affect me, but they did say there's part of that's causing a pinched nerve on the right of my neck, which could be causing the hand problem, although it should only be causing my right hand, and it's bilateral, so who knows. I'm going for an ultrasound this afternoon and see if that reveals anything. Okay. Ultrasound of... it can hit me? Did I just PCE? Alright, well, it's a good thing we have that. I should have just killed it. Are we not PCE'd? Just in case. I'll restore my stats in a minute. I want to deal with this ghost first in case it Alright, let's try that. First of all, let's check out our stats. So we lost about 2,500, 2,300 experience. Not the end of the world, but nonetheless, let's eat that mushroom and see if that has any effect. You feel your strength returning. Interesting. Oops, not I. C. Okay, so apparently a mushroom of restoration restores your stats. Maybe all of them, or maybe just one. I don't know. Maybe one chosen randomly. Maybe specifically always strength. I don't know. That was unexpected. I don't think 2,300 is the end of the world, though. It's we can make that back pretty quickly. So I'm not going to rush back to the surface right now to fix it. Oh, for God's sakes, come back here, ghost. There. Moria ring, that's new. Oh, I don't have to drop anything, do I? Let's read. L. What are you? That ain't good. Drop V. But at least we know what a ring of strength looks like now. Not that we need one. Our strength is almost maxed out as it is. Be nice to test, though, to get the strength up to 100, 18,100, and see if that gives us an extra swing yet with the bastard sword, or if this is as high as it's going to get. It'd be nice to know. Although I still don't know the interplay of dexterity in that calculation, so even that might not reveal the authentic truth of how many swings we can get. I don't know. I wish I knew. Good old Wilson. The dragon, nice. Speaking of getting our experience back up, I'll PCE again just to be sure that it's in place before I fight this thing. Shit, those rats are going to be a problem. Alright, that was easy. Yay! Alright, well, hey, we found one. Everything's right? This is not going to be like that one episode where we drank it and it didn't do the job. Let's drink it. Get our intelligence up to 12, although it should be at 13 officially. Let's drop those arrows we're never going to use. See what this is. Nice, okay. I should have investigated what I was fighting before I approached this thing. I told you I'm out of practice here. But it worked out. Do I want the metal cap? Yeah, what the hell. No, I guess not. Apparently. Did I not drop that thing I said I was going to drop? Arrows. V. Drop. V. What's going on? Drop. V. Yes. What the heck was up with that? What did that say? That would appear to be it for this region. How's that mouse keep getting on the screen? What am I doing with it? A little bit more to the northwest. Might use something to the southeast too, but I probably won't bother with it. Too far to go to justify the trip. I don't recall if we were going back to the surface after this, but I think I might. That way I can get back down to 1600 rather than going up to 1450 or something. And we have a fullish backpack. Why not? No matter how you cut it, it's going to be a long game. So quibbling over an extra 5 minutes spent in town is kind of silly. Alright, let's it's a potion of resist cold over here, right? Let's just make sure we know before we wander off and leave something behind. I'm sure that's what it is. Oh, detect invisible. Either way, not something we need. Don't need that either. Okay, let's read a word of recall. Head on up and get stocked up again. Why not? Alright. Right on over here. Let's get word of recall again. We should only need one, actually. Checking my phone. No, we're good. Alright, good enough. I may have to sell some stuff before I buy those potions to restore life level. Let's see what we can sell. Or what we need, for that matter. I didn't notice. Flasks of oil. Don't need them. Need nothing here. We can leave that room alone. Nothing to sell there either, right? Nothing I want to sell. Sell here. Ring of Sustained Dexterity. Apparently that's too good. Let's try it again. Wand of Polymorph. Don't really need money. I don't have to be too worried about selling this stuff super efficiently. Let's get rid of the Stinking Cloud. I have my PCB if I need it. Alright, that should do it, I think. Keeping the stabs of teleport, keeping the fire bolts. Oh, I don't need 2 wands of disarming. Let's get rid of M. Assuming that N is the newer one of the 2. Alright, we're out of here. Let's go back here before we forget they're here. Buy potions to restore life level, as many as he's willing to sell. Asking 700. Screw you. I think you mean 150. I don't care. I have the money. Let's not get kicked out. Only the one, eh? How are we doing for that? Do we need to bother? Yeah, for the sake of 1,500 gold, or 1,500 experience, I'm not going to bother with that right now. Sell. Metal cap. What was it? Might have been +3 +1. Who cares? Shoes of Speed. That sounds good. What do we have? Yeah, I'm getting those Shoes of Speed. I think that makes me go faster. Look how expensive they are. That's great. Good enough. Let's wear those. I'm going to try to remember to check something when we leave the store here. Let's sell our old ones. There. You can see down here fast. So we are now faster than we used to be. That's good. That means we're faster in terms of speed. Should get more attacks in and that kind of thing. That's a really good thing to have. Let's sell these leather boots. Alright. Anything else he has that I want? Well, that's really good, man. Those boots of speed are great. Better armor than I've got in terms of, armor class, but the resist fire is way too hard to resist. Plus it's enchanted. I think it's just +3. Nothing else, yeah? Alright, we're out of there. Look at this. We moved now twice. This guy was moving at the same speed as us before. Now we move twice for his every move. That's great. Alright. We don't need any restores. Let's get enchant weapons, etc. Only the 3 of them, eh? Nothing else here I need. My character's otherwise fine. Yep. Okay. Let's quaff. Let's make sure we're using the right thing. Yes. What the heck? Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Quaff. Quaff? No, read. Read N. Didn't work. Read N. Didn't work. Read N. Alright. That's our infravision cap, yeah? Yep. So still giving us only 2 armor class, but it's better than it was. And the infravision is worth it. Sorry, beggar. Sorry, not sorry. Nothing here of interest. Nothing here of interest. Let's sell anything? Nothing. We're done. That's it. We're done. Back to the depths. We get scrolls of identify. Do you have any of those? Let's make sure of that first. Nah, he has none. Alright. Read. Word. Alright, well, I'm pretty jazzed about that speed situation. That's great. It's our first speed item in the game. As I understand it, that's something we definitely want. Got another 8 minutes or so. Already found 1 potion. It raised our intelligence, which is not that important to us, but better than nothing. Whoops. Still don't know, as I recall, if we can find the potions we want, the potions of stat increase, on 1600 feet depth or not. We don't know if they even exist down here. But hopefully. We've certainly been finding them at 1550. 1250 to 15. Uh-oh. Let's back off from him. And PCB to the east. Back off again. That should make this game so much easier. We can easily back away from creatures now. Wow, that's great. Game just became much more winnable. Lots of evil ahead. Let's PCE again to be sure that's in place when we walk into that room full of a zombie, an Ember Hulk, and a mummy. Not that any of those are particularly threatening at this point. Dead. Dead. We're one-shotting everything. Dead. Wow. Yeah, not particularly threatening, as I said. Wow, this should make it so much easier. This is a little bit almost too good. It feels like these shoes. I won't complain. We want to win this game and preferably win it as fast as possible, but it's surprising how much difference that makes. Magic pair of Nikes. What are you? Young blue dragon should not be a problem. Look at that, I get 2 attacks. I'm not going to back away from him because he can breathe, slash. Don't need it. Breathe slash. Don't need it. Alright, drop K. For sure. Keep the other stuff for now. Why not? He can breathe and cast spells, so we don't want to back away from him, but we can attack twice per turn. That's pretty good. Let's eat some whey bread. What did I say? Okay, good enough. Sorry for the sudden drop off in commentary. It's just I got nothing to say. Let's do PAG just in case. There you go. There was that is it a white wraith? Was it winter wraiths that were not a problem and white wraiths now maybe are? I don't know. That last W we encountered, I think, circumvented our protection from evil. We might be able to avoid this one by just staying away from it. I don't know. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a forest wave. We don't have to worry about it. What's under here? Battle axe. I might as well look at it. It's a terrible battle axe. I don't mind in this game, but it is I find it an unusual ratio of cursed items to uncursed. There's a lot of cursed items. I don't have a problem with it. I think it works fine for what the game is. I don't switch weapons very often anyway. But I think it's interesting. Interesting to note is all. We're down to less than 2 minutes left in this session. I find it unlikely we'll make it a 2-potion episode, but I should have backed off from this thing. That's just me playing poorly. Probably got a staff of teleport is my guess, because it always seems to know. Not a prayer book. I don't know. Who knows? Wand of Disarming, Wand of Firebolts. I don't know. Scroll, maybe? Scroll of Identify, maybe? I don't know. Scroll of Recharging is my best guess now. Well, we're coming up right on the end here, guys. PCE again. I'm glad to be back. Didn't I do this? Maybe I failed. I'm glad to be back. I look forward to playing this again in the upcoming days. We'll see how it goes. These shoes have bolstered my confidence a great deal. It should really make a huge difference in terms of our survivability. Alright, I'm going to get down here so I know where I'm going next, so I'm not confused when I come back to the game. But that's it. We're calling it there. Okay, guys, have a great day. We found shoes of speed that didn't really lower our armor class any, did it? Even if it did, who cares? But I think my old ones were +2, +1. My old boots with no speed. These are +1 or +1, +2. So same armor class and faster. Good shit. All right. Have a good one, guys. I'll be back when I'm back. Probably not today. Bye.